I feel fat, rebooting, and my house is a mess. Hello, you all. I'm Diana Brienne, and it's Christmas Day evening, and my house is an absolute mess, but it's a beautiful mess. We've had a beautiful day, a beautiful couple weeks, and yeah, I have a lot of dishes to do. Well, my family's been helping me, but it seems like more get added as we go. So my kitchen's a mess, my house is a mess because, well, we opened a lot of gifts, and when we opened all these gifts, things got, we have gifts all around and everything like that. We tend to have like a garbage bag that we put to the side so we can throw all the wrapping paper in there, but it's still a mess, and that's okay. Sometimes in life we create a mess, but it's a beautiful mess. Sometimes when things are busy or messy, that's where beauty is. And I'm very blessed to have the family that I have. But I have to tell you, I feel fat. I feel fat right now. The last few weeks, I've been a bad vegan. You all know I'm a vegan, no dairy, no meat. And there's been so many great and wonderful Christmas foods that I just wanted to partake of along the way. We've had a lot of parties to go to, and we've had friends' houses to go to, and I made a lot of food along the way. So last night after church, we had a Christmas dinner, because we usually do it, have our big dinner on Christmas Eve night after church. So we went to candlelight service as a family, and then we had our dinner after. So we had a lot of dishes from then, dishwasher filled, overflowing, and then today my husband makes his traditional Christmas breakfast around noon, and so we had that as well, and it was wonderful, 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 and so we so enjoyed it. But I feel like I've put on a few added pounds, and I don't like that. Nothing wrong with being fat, nothing wrong with being skinny, nothing wrong with a few pounds. But for me, I have a certain weight I like to be at where I feel my best. It's not about looks so much, it's about how I feel. And so to each his own. And so I go on a periodic water fast to reboot. I don't suggest it to anybody, and I don't tell anyone how to eat or what to do. But for me, it works. And so I'm just telling you what I do. Periodically, I go on a water fast to kind of reset and to reboot so that I can get back into my right eating patterns when I go back to eating normally. And so that's kind of what is going on. So today, after our breakfast, I decided to go ahead and reboot, and I started my water fast. So how many days will I be on it? I have no earthly idea how long I'll be on it. And whether it be a day, 2 days, a week, I don't know. I'll let you know. But remember, I don't suggest it to anybody. It's just something that I do for myself periodically, and it has worked for me. And the first day, I usually do pretty good. The second day, I do okay. The third day, I get a headache, and usually I have to eat something very light to kind of get my body, to I don't know, in an equilibrium, and then I'm able to go forward fine. And, so that's what I've started, is a water fast. So I hope, I can get back on track with my healthy eating, because eating right and eating healthy for me is something that's really, really important. And I've been fasting on and off for many, many years. One time, many years ago, I did a 21-day fast. Yeah, I know. I think I had a few vegetables in there, but not too much, mostly water. And I did really, really well. And I never felt better in my life. And when I went to the doctors and he did my blood work, he said I had the best blood work of anybody my age he's ever seen. So, you know, I don't know, you know, how that works for other people. It may not work the same. It just worked for me. And not every time is the same, you know. And it isn't easy to go on a fast. Fasting is not easy, you know, because for me, I think of food all the time when I'm on a fast. So I'll let you know how it goes, okay? And, like with the house, you can see my house is not perfect. Everything's kind of, you know, it's messy. But we did have a wonderful Christmas, and I'm very, very, very grateful for that. I have a beautiful family, and I'm grateful. They're not perfect. I'm not perfect. I don't look for perfection because people who strive for perfection often meet up with unhappiness because most people cannot live up to perfectionistic standards. Most relationships cannot. Even situations often cannot. So in life, for me, I never look for the perfect job, the perfect relationship, the perfect anything for that matter, because I just look for something wonderful for my life. And if I have something wonderful, it doesn't have to be perfect, and it usually isn't. And often, like I said, the beauty is in the mess. You know, the beauty is in the mess. So anyhow, yeah, Christmas Day, I got a lot of work here to do tonight. My husband's taking a nap. My one son went fishing later in the day. My daughter's talking to a friend on the phone. And my other son is watching a movie while he's building a project. So, and we need to do family photos, but I think we're going to do them tomorrow because today has been really busy and we, you know, did a lot of video, but we didn't do a lot of family photos. So anyhow, love you all much. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you've all had a wonderful Christmas. And I'll talk to you soon. From my house to yours, God bless you. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.